couple different versions of power half and work back this way to their back. Now the bottom wrestler's a little more savvy, and he knows he has to post on the inside to prevent the Turk, and he has to post on the outside to prevent the power half. And we start here. Kind of looks like a lot of like freestyle or Greco bottom wrestling, right? Where I'm just trying not to get exposure, and I'm sort of praying for the referee to help me out with a stalemate call or something. But they're going to be here. But we don't want to just wait for a stalemate call. We need to still score. We're not going to be able to power half if I got a real strong post on the opposite side. So Dom's going to show you what he likes to call a force half tilt. So look a little different.
Yeah, and just like he said, this is going to be a tilt. So with that in mind, it's just like any other tilt. You're not really going to be looking to pin this guy. We're going to show you a 6-point near fall coming back up out of this. We want you to focus on that as well. For the move itself, setting it up very similar to the half that I just did. Would be elbow or forearm in the middle of the back of his head here. We're going to lock this up, but now I can't just turn him over because he's got this post on the opposite side here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to elevate him and pull that post under him. By picking his body up, that's going to pull this post under him. And once the center of gravity is right under us, once our weight is right under us like that, I'm going to be able to manipulate where we fall, right? So here, I'm going to step up high, just like we have with all the other halves. But this time, instead of just trying to turn the shoulders, I'm going to elevate the entire upper half of his body, right? I'm going to lift his chest off the mat. One thing I want you to notice, I'm not trying to pull his chest off the mat from up here. I'm getting down here tight to him, and then he's coming up with me, all right? His whole body is going to be a lot stronger than just your arms trying to pull on him. So you need to get loaded up and make sure you're driving with your core, your leg, your arms, and everything to pull him up off the mat. Now, in doing so, this post is right underneath us instead of here wide out to the side like it was before. So you pull it up, it kind of sucks it up underneath us. From here, now it's very easy to just shift our weight to the side I want to turn him. So I'm going to drive off this back leg, shift my weight, do a quarter turn. From here, one of the biggest mistakes that's made is this second leg, the free leg, that comes over the top. You go for either a double leg or like a scissor here. The problem with that is that that leaves his hip free in between the lock, so we can turn into me. He's gonna earn himself a reversal, often reversal right to the back. So, the way that we want to finish this, instead of being over the top, we're gonna stay back behind this leg. You have one of two options. Just like any other tilt, we can elevate this back leg, just like that, or we can stay in our heel toe position. Either way, if he tries to turn back into us, notice my leg is blocking his leg. It's impossible for him to roll through that. From here, we're just holding tight with that grip that we took him over with this half. We're gonna take the elbow, which should still be behind his head, and elevate while we take the half arm and we drive through. From here, we've got our set of near fall. The ref's got his 3 fingers on the mat. So we're gonna slowly let the bottom wrestler come up. We're gonna let them fight and fight. Once we're about halfway up, we're going to just let them up. But while we do that, we're going to catch their armpit or something here. We're gonna hook something on this side so that when they pull up, they pull me up with them. And all I have to do is pop my hips to finish that turn. All right? It's our second 6-point near fall. Or I guess third if you count Turk back and forth. But right here, locking up our half, stepping up high, elevate, take that tilt over, and here, finish in good position, elevate the head, Bottom wrestler is gonna start fighting back up. Let him go. Pop our hips and Turk. Use that momentum to make it easy.